right? All right. Welcome back, guys.
Lively little ditty there. Kinda oversells the place, don't you think? I sure won't be calling this place home. But hey, aren't you popular? Messenger from the Night Regent herself was looking for you. Getting fancy, aren't you? Word around town says the Night Regent. You think that's what drew the crowds? But sounds like some kind of plague. Unlike those red-eyed bastards on the beach. I didn't trust all the shite coming out of that oaf's mouth. I'd be more interested to hear what...
Just like my internet connection, I'm assuming. Okay. I think that's just like my internet connection, maybe. Stick, yeah, good. Okay. Hopefully that increases my guessing a little bit. I'm trying to kill Desi. Just don't think that it's like loud. But I think that it's right on OBS though. I'm just gonna increase it on OBS. Okay. Let's do sneak. Oh, see, they already have claimed some stuff. It was purple, green, and yellow. I normally go syndicate, but I'm not really too sure. Like Minox Bluff 1, I'm just gonna increase my gathering speed. Okay, let's yeah, I'm gonna lower my fucking settings even more. I think I'm gonna just go low on a lot of stuff. Processing object. I don't know, my lagging is like my bad FPS, rather. It's not bad FPS, it's just not good. This is like a new thing right here.
As to knights, the miners, no word in days. We need to know what's going on out there, Lochner.
The people are simply distracted. Word has spread of the true heir's return. As acting regent, you have served Pride faithfully, and I'm sure this is unsettling for you. But you can set aside your concerns.
When the new king is ready to assume his duties, I will gladly stand down. But not before.
Of course. Now, I have preparations to attend to.
That dude's evil. In no way. No way he's not. Look at him. He's evil. Alright.
Ah, you must be the one from the beach. Selpain believes
I'm gonna
you to
actually
be
pay attention to
honorable,
the story
and
this
I
time,
trust his
'cause
judgment.
This is like new.
But I like to hear reports firsthand. We saw signs of corruption by the shore, but we believed it was isolated, and that no one had actually become corrupted. Did you see them yourself? That is not what I wanted to hear, but I see the sincerity in your eyes. You should know that we normally go to great lengths to make newcomers feel welcome in Pridewen. I'm sorry if I seem impatient just now. With all the excitements for the return of the true heir, I believe we are ignoring signs of grave threats to Pridewen. And news of corrupted adds to the list. However, the greater concern right now is the rush of disappearances. Sworn knights who failed to report in over the last several weeks. Minister Lochner has sent scouts, but they have not returned as of yet. And now I feel they are missing as well. Still, he counsels patience. Lochner believes the return of the royal bloodline will solve all problems. I feel strongly that we cannot afford to wait for Gwaine. Oh, I'm sorry. This is poor form on my part, dropping all my troubles on your boots. I would not impose on someone who just arrived. Still, with the remaining knights spread thin, you're probably able to get me answers faster than they can. The mine is not so far away either.
That's just it. We don't know. The foreman there, Alia Musa, is a personal friend, and she usually visits once a week. But it's been a month. If you're truly willing, I would ask you to check on Foreman Musa and report back. Oh, and please inform Minister Lochner of your mission, just so he's aware.
I don't think we should. That dude's evil. Is. Okay. So when you're going about, be sure to pick up all like these side quests. You don't necessarily have to do all of them because like there are the side quests that don't really matter too much. But the main thing is they're probably going to be going to around the same location that you're going to for your main quests. So like you might as well.
Come, Seeker. Danger abounds, but your fortune will be grown. The lost banished, peace found, when the true heir takes the throne. Mountain and dale speak the tale, a warrior of wit and renown. Artorius raised them strong and brave, a true heir for his crown. For the heir, bring flowers fair, that we may build a path of blooms. May they know their people care, It is them we choose.
They kind of like, I don't know when they revamped this zone. Because it's been a while since I've been here. This is a town project board. Basically, this is like all like projects. So like when they go to, when someone takes over and then they go to increase like the tanneries, let's say to level 2 or level 3, it'll show up on here. Upgrade town, it'll be in right here. And there's lifestyle improvements, which are I don't even really know, to be honest with you. And then upgrading the fort, which is like mainly for the protecting against other factions trying to take this zone. And then town upkeep, which is just like basic stuff. But pretty much these, I mean, acquire and deliver 5 flint. I have 5 flint, so I can just accept it and then turn it in, and I'll get like a gold. So a little bit of XP and some standing area. And then cooks needed, cook and deliver flavored fish ration, get 3 gold, 700 area wrap, 200 XP. So it's some stuff. This was actually a very big not exploit, but like people like streamers and stuff like that, when the game first launched, they were going to these town boards and having their entire community like craft the stuff for them, and they would literally just sit at the town board accepting quests, getting them the stuff for them, and then turning them in, and they were leveling up insanely fast.
Hey, are you the one I've been hearing about? Yes, you must be. You match the description. People talk around here, you know. They say you've been quite a help, and I was like, well, why haven't they helped me? But then I realized, silly Geardy, it's because you haven't asked. Yes, honey. Honey so delicious it's called devil's honey. I have a special reserve up on Hiraeth Lookout. Collect my honeycombs and I'll give you some to taste.
Level 59, level 27 already? Dude, people are fucking grinding. Wow.
Ah, yes. The newcomer invited to an audience with the Night Regent. Imagine if you had arrived a few days later, you might have been welcomed by a king. Yes, Gawain's return will restore Prydwen's glory. The Night Regent has performed well with my council, but she sometimes exceeds her mandate, for now. But she would do well not to concern herself with matters our new king can better adjudicate. Tell me, has she enlisted? Well, aren't we proving our value quickly? I'm sure the king will also be grateful for those who willingly... It's not my place to countermand the Night Regent's orders, but I would hate to see a prospective resident waste their time. The tavern is open, you know.
What is that dude doing?
Love keeps you warm, but so does wool. Come to me if you ever need something stitched. I've made a fair garment for many a fine folk, even my darling Eddie. who isn't back yet. Yes. My foolish heart can't help long for my Eddie. This is the first time he's missed our anniversary. I'd go to the mines myself, but his favorite turkey is roasting away. That'd be lovely. Tell that oaf he has a wife who loves him more than the mines do. And then, gently remind him that it's our anniversary today.
I'd help you settle in. But I'm the one who needs help right now. We've lost men, lost equipment. I have to build strong defenses for the Regent and her people. But how can I do that without resources? I wish that you could retrieve the miners. Such hard workers, all of them. All equipped with picks that date back to Artorias' reign. Maybe you could retrieve the heirloom picks.
No, I don't. I think I'm gonna make these other tools. Axe, pickaxe, for sure. So if you go to your character down here at level rewards, you get like certain stuff at certain levels. So at level 10 is when you unlock camping and duels and axe slots. 15 you are able to buy a house, and then you get consumable slot and your camping upgrades, and so on and so forth. So you get like higher quality stuff. I was just like looking to see where my camping is at, and be able to do that. But if you go over to the workshop right here, you're able to craft these tools. So you don't need a campsite. Need this. So salvaging, if you look on like the bottom there, hold C to salvage. And if you hold C and then you click on it, and then it will salvage it. So you don't really want to salvage stuff that you might lose. I know for a fact I'm not going to use this because it's my current one. And then this Warhammer, I'm going to save this, and I'm going to save this. Just until I know that I'm not going to use it. And then right here you can move all in this slot over there, or you can just double click. I think hold shift. So you like shift click. And then keep some wood and some flint on you, because that's what you're gonna use to make your camp once you're able to do that. But all of this stuff you can put in there. Engineering scrap. And then, like, you can keep these to make stuff at your campfire, but it doesn't really matter that much. So right here you have research. So you get these from whatever. This gives you XP in whatever it is. So this one's engineering. Or I guess you can use it with some Azoth, is what that currency for teleportation I was talking about is. And give you resources. That's pretty cool. Now my engineering, just from doing that, went up to level 5 from level 0. So that's pretty good. This is a skill progression quest. So those are like the ones that show up as this icon are the ones that you're going to be using for all of like your skill progression stuff, like your kind of like important quests that will actually unlock up certain thing that you can do in game. Versus like this glowing one is a kind of like a main story quest type thing. You see like the axes right there. That means it's a main story. Whereas these are like side quests. At least they're active side quests. I'm gonna go run over to the second one and then I'll make my way over to the other ones. So like this one's all the way down here, but notice these ones are kind of like right next to where I'm going anyway, so I might as well. Supplies. And while you're going out, just keep an eye out for like for normal resources. Like if you just look on the top right there, I can see where on the compass where like these nuts are, because my trade skill for harvesting is above this. I started at level 50 because I got the I chose the one that starts at level 50 for the harvesting, arcana, and whatever else it was. So you can gather them at this level. So like magical plants, you can only gather them after you hit level 30 in harvesting, but they're tracked and show up on your compass once you hit level 45. So it'll actually like point it out to you in your compass. So that's why early on you really want to focus around, like look around to try to find the resources. Also, get some wood from some trees. Never get wood from bushes. There's no point. Getting them from trees, you get more, and then also you get your XP up. Because that one tree, it gave me 2 levels, 2.5 levels, which is actually a lot of fucking XP for one tree. But it does take a while, especially like for trees. Like it takes a while to get to the point where you can mine for like do mature trees and the higher level stuff. Nana. Level 5. I'm gonna go to this fast travel point and unlock it. So there's gonna be fast travel points all throughout the world. You can fast travel to them after you discover them. Run right next to them. They're like little shrines. This is a really good mining location. Also, you can skin these wolves. It's a really good way to get your skinning up. Farming early on. Farming these wolves. Respawn fairly frequently. But this is a really good mining location. I'll show you like a little route real quick. Guys already got it. So there's one right there, big one right there. So you mine these ones, go around this way over here. There. Here. There's one that spawns right here, one that spawns right there. It spawns right here. Big one spawns right there. Basically, you just go along this entire rock formation. One spawns right there. Here. Go around this entire rock formation all the way around to over there. And then right here, like there's like a little drop down spot, and then you can just kind of, if you wanted, like you kind of do that, and then also come back through here, kill wolves, and then come back around. And by the time that you get to this side should already have respawned, so you can just like run all the way back and then you keep doing laps basically. So placing a camp in the world, you build it using 5 wood and flint. And then goes up. Change the skin to this skin, I think. I'm gonna go this one. And then what this does is it's basically like a respawn point. So within a certain distance, you can respawn at it. And then you can also craft this stuff. And then when you level it up, you can craft higher level stuff at it. This one's a level 2, so it's like a higher. And this is the fast travel point. You just have to walk up to it and it unlocks. Fast travel to it. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go down to these mines right here and do these quests. So this is gold. You need to be level 45 to mine it. That's why no one has mined it yet. So I know for sure that was iron. It was a mine. Picks and to open a lockbox. Four is over there. I'm gonna just hit this real quick before I hit that. Recovery, high healed, 6%. That's pretty good. That's star metal. It's like level 90 or some shit.
your friend. After all those years in that hole together, don't make me do this! Stay back! I won't tell you again! Forgive me. Whoa, you! If you thought you were going to the mines, think again. If you... Oh, so now she sends someone. And a stranger, who's not even a knight. I sent dispatches, informing the region of what happened, and I even said, send every knight available. Doesn't look like that's what's happening. For a while, some of the miners were holding out, fighting back with their picks against the teeth and claws of their now withered friends. At this point, it's probably a lost cause. I can't imagine that any of them are still standing. You're brave, I'll give you that. But we're not talking about a handful of withered. We're talking about the whole damn mine. Look for that stubborn Elias Derrick, and anyone else who's not fallen, and then get them and yourself out of there quickly.
Chick told them to send all the knights that they could, and that lady's saying that she didn't even.
I thought I'd never get out of here. Thank you.
That guy is definitely withholding the information from. What's her name? Oh, Regent. Sorry.
The mine's lost! Everyone is withered! I'm getting out of here!
Grab this real quick. Always grab supplies, stockpiles.
Look for Elias! He was trying to fight back. I'm making a run for it.
Finally, a sign of hope. A brave warrior battling their way through the withered. Oh, it's beyond a relief to see you up here. Now, and for that I'm mighty grateful, sure enough. But we can't go... I saw it with my own eyes. An ancient tablet unearthed from its rocky tomb. I had a bad feeling about it from the start. An ill omen. Nah, I told the crew no one was to touch the damn thing. It was thrumming with some unholy energy. I wanted to get the sage Moira out here to study it. Of course, never got the chance. Next morning, the first of the miners fell to the curse. And then the lost pirates attacked, hunting for that tablet, no doubt. Yeah, and they're guarding the tablet like it's some kind of treasure. If we don't destroy that damn thing, I fear the curse will spread beyond the mine. You're clearly capable, and I won't complain. I'd go with you, but I'm plumb exhausted from this ordeal. And I'm not much of a fighter. But don't forget, Sage Moira needs to see what started this. Smash the tablet and collect the fragments, and then bring them back. We'll leave together, or not at all.
Okay. Normally in these caves, there's some type of thing you can, like, collect, like saltpeter. That's right here. Saltpeter is pretty much just used as salt. So you would use it in like the same way as in like recipes and stuff like that.
You did it then? Shattered the tablet? God's blood! I'm glad I didn't send you in there to your doom. I'd have felt bad about that. I hate to abandon the mine, but with the tablet gone, maybe these pirates clear out and we can get back to work after time passes. If anyone's left, that is. Haha, Musa. She's a stubborn one, all right. I'll wager she's still waiting at the mine's entrance. I'll go and try to convince her to come back to town. But you, my friend, you must make haste back to Pridevin. Tell the Night Regent what happened here, and give the tablet fragments to Sage Mo— Yeah, let's hope. If anyone will know what in tarnation that thing is, it'll be— I'll go and round up Foreman Musa and—
I kind of want to keep the one I currently have. these turn-ins are back at the town, so I could fast travel, which is you need to like go to these, and then you're able to fast travel. But I'm just gonna recall something, so I don't like spend Azoth. There's some cooldown. That's weird.
Eight, 9, 10. The miner's heirloom picks are all here. All accounted for. This will be a big aid to building. You have my friendship. We are always on the look. Let me give you a tip. The Regent made me her master builder after she saw my work. Though, well, I've run into some supply troubles. I was expecting a shipment of stone, timber, and leather this week. Nothing's turned up yet. I fear the poor souls I found to help me may have turned into the lost. Oh? You need to cut trees to...
So heavy.
Oh dear, he's not with you. That can only mean... Blast that dumbkop! I told him to stay with me today. But no, he had to go to the mines and pick at another rock. I'm sorry too. Thank you for bringing me the news. Even if it wasn't what I expected.
Get dodge.
Aha! There's my honey! I mean, my honeycombs. I wasn't calling you my honey. That would be absurd, but yes, this is fantastic! I'm gonna whip us up some honey cakes. You did me a good turn with my devil's honey. I'm thinking I might have another favor to ask. If you, seeing as how everyone is talking about battening down the hatches here to protect against the lost, I think we need, and I think I might know a spot to get our hands on some perfectly aged wine from the old world. Bessage Shore. Grab as many jars of wine as you can find there. We'll celebrate a little while we still have the time. Who knows what'll happen tomorrow?
Tarragon poultry sliders. That sounds pretty good. Supreme omelet. Meat pie.
The true heir sought to save us once, and now the answer they'll bring. The lost will learn, be forever turned. They'll know them as our one true...
You return. Excellent. Minister Lockney said I sent you on a fool's errand. But I can... What did Foreman Musa say? Tell me the miners are all right.
I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that. I have failed in my duty to protect the people of Pridewell. The warnings were there, and I allowed them to be ignored. From this moment forward, I will take every precaution to ensure the people of Pridewell are safe. Inside and outside, we will start by discovering how this disaster at the mine began. Surely someone saw something.
Such relics are better left in the earth. The ruins of Aeternum hold dangerous secrets that are best left uncovered. We'll need to have Sage Moira study this tablet for answers. If it can even be recovered, I suppose. Excellent. Then please do me one additional favor and bring them to Sage Moira. She knows this island and its secrets far better than I. But before you go, what of Foreman Musa? I fear to ask after my dear friend. Is she all right? Did she try to send for help? But I received no dispatches at all. This makes no sense. Unless... well... perhaps Minister Lockney will be able to surmise how this occurred. I'm sorry to impose further, but after seeing Sage Moira, could you look for the minister in the town square? Tell him I require his counsel. Urgently.
So bags, they actually go over here. So you get 3 bag spots in total. The main thing about them is they increase the amount of weight that you carry. So the plus 107 weight is how much weight I can carry on my person. So if you look up here, my encumbrance is 200. I think that increases when you increase strength. That could be wrong, but yeah. And then normally one of the perks would be even more weight getting added. So now I can carry 3060.
Ah, I've just seen Elias and learned of the tragedy at the mine. Are you the one who recovered the fragments of this tablet they stumbled onto? Very interesting. Elias said they unearthed this tablet, but it has signs of extensive weathering. Yes. I will have to study these fragments more closely. In the meantime, you are new to Pridewell, are you not? Quite a moment to arrive. Do you know our history? On the precipice of Sir Gawain's return to claim the throne, you should learn the significance of this event. Let me tell you the full story. King Artorius, arrived on Aeternum 700 years ago to discover a people scattered and divided. Promising order, he united southern Aeternum for the first time since the era of the Ancients. The king's rule was built upon the armor-clad shoulders of his sworn knights. Courageous Sir Gawain, fierce Sir Lancelot, and the loyal Sir Galahad. Their valor was tested when hordes of corrupted attacked from the north, guided by none other than the king's fallen advisor, the wizard Mirrodin. In the wake of the conflict, King Artorius was gone. Fate unknown as the kingdom crumbled. Lancelot left seeking vengeance, and Galahad to create a new life. But Sir Gawain was heir to the throne. He departed, seeking only divine blessing for his rule. Prydwen was in a dire state, ravaged by war, its people demoralized. It was Minister Lochner who held the town together, safeguarding the throne for Gawain's return. But Surgeon Jay of Ebonscale Reach captured the hearts of the people. After so many dark years, she emerged as a beacon of hope and was appointed Knight Regent. Now the minister informs us he spotted Sir Gawain's sails on the horizon. And we prepare for the true heir to finally come home and claim his throne. Now perhaps you understand how momentous Gawain's return really is. And why it's so worrisome to hear this news from the mine, and from the farms. Though Minister Lochner has been keeping it quiet to avoid a panic, we've had quite a few refugees claiming their farms are overrun with lost. But Lochner assures me it's under control. If you have further questions, ask him. I must get to studying these fragments. Let's hope they yield answers.
After so many years without our true leader, it's natural to have doubts. But I assure you, the hour draws near. The bloodline of Artorius will soon sit again upon the throne. What we have endured here pales in comparison with what challenges Gawain has faced in his long journey home. But he has persevered for you, the people of Prydwen. We must ask ourselves, how will we show, nay prove, to our new king that we are as devoted to him as he is to us? When the hour arrives, I know he will find his subjects have remained true. And we will honor him as we once honored Artorius himself! And pledge our undying loyalty. Ah, our brave newcomer returns. I understand the Knight Regent dispatched you to the mines. A lot to ask of a guest, but it's her prerogative. Do tell, though. I hope the situation there wasn't as dire as it sounded. She said that, did she? Well, yes, I do recall receiving at least one dispatch. But her demands were absolutely out of the question. The foremen wanted us to send all our knights to help defend the mines, but that was, of course, impossible. With all the preparations for the return of the true heir, we simply can't dispatch our knights everywhere they're needed. I was preparing to send a few knights, but then I was told that you had been given the task. Oh, by all means, tell her I will come as soon as I finish my vital work on behalf of the true heir, which was proceeding apace before I was interrupted. Tell her it won't be long. And thank you for your service to Prydwen.
You return, but without Minister Lochner. I assume he claimed he was too busy with his preparations? Perhaps it's just as well. As Knight Regent, it may be best if I handle matters personally going forward. While you were away, Foreman Musa visited and related the whole story from the mines. She says the day after the mysterious tablet appeared, lost pirates attacked the mines. Seemingly, these pirates could only have come from the Beseth shore to the north. There was a den of brigands there, and now they are apparently lost. This seems to be an alarming trend, and we must find the source. I have already dispatched Sir Payne to the north, which is my duty as Knight Regent. Lochner will not be pleased, but perhaps he will now deign to pay me a visit. You are eager and courageous, and it is my hope is that you and Sir Payne can deter the pirates from further incursions and discover what drives them. May fortune go with you both.
Oh, this is just gathering stone. I'm fucking waiting out to come over there.
Great! You brought exactly what I needed. The right type, and the right... You're a... Have you made friends here? Back home in Syria? Words to live by. Has anyone taught you how to... I suppose... You have... That's a fine-looking sword, Rashal Sadak. It would almost rival the swords in Syria. I'm not surprised. It's what I've come to expect from you. Drop by at the tavern any time you want to drink, all right? I'll tell you stories of the High King Artorius you wouldn't believe.
I think I'm gonna leave it off here. Pick it up on the next one. If you watched this far, I don't know what you're doing, but thanks. Feel free to subscribe to all this journey, I guess. Alright, yeah, I'll see you in the next one.